Daybreak, the brand new series in Netflix. Imagine Ferry Bueller meshed with The Walking Dead. What the heck? After the apocalypse. What are you talking about, Frankie? I'm Frankie D. You are in your reviews. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a brand new TV show in Netflix. 10 episodes, 40 minutes each. It's worth it to see it. It's about teenagers surviving the apocalypse in Glendale, California. My take on Daybreak. Is Ferry Bueller back on TV? In a different way? Or just keep going and look for another show? Netflix have too many. My view coming up. Colin Ford is a young actor who performed as a Sam in this Daybreak TV show. It's brand new on Netflix. It's in the actual days, Glendale, California, which I used to go to the mall in Glendale, California when I used to live in Hollywood every weekend. So I used to go to Glendale all the time. But go back to this one. Colin Ford played a young kid in high school, fall in love with a girl called Sam, and the day that he wanted to just go and be with her, the apocalypse come. And the story is about him from point B to try to find her where she is because they got lost together. And a lot of things happen between it and a lot of flashbacks coming back what happened before the apocalypse, after the apocalypse. And we have a lot of teenagers. All the teenagers are the ones who survive. The adults are become zombie or kind of zombie. It's a zombie with still talking and it's a little bit weird. And in the way they present the show, it's like a Ferris Bueller. It's talking to the camera and just, is technically a copycat of that. And funny say, Matthew Broderick, who played Ferris Bueller, is the principal in the school. And you don't know if he's a good guy, he's a bad guy. You never know because until the end, until in the middle of the series, you become what's going on. We're hearing a lot of flashback. I like the show, the second part of the show. The first part, give it a break, and because the first two episodes, I would say almost 3 episodes, go slow, a little bit cheesy, a little bit out there, too much out there, just a little bit messy. But the point is getting there. Once you pass the third episode, it becomes better. It becomes a little bit more interesting. You see the flashback, the story of each one of them. Not just Josh, not just Sam, the girl he loved, but a lot of people like the fun guy called Eli, who's a crazy guy who dominate the mall. And a lot of other people there, a lot of other teenagers. You see the backstory. So sometimes he's a bad guy, why he became a bad guy, why he is like he is. And the show worked because Colin Ford, to me, played perfect in Josh. And he does great. The show got a little bit lost around the 5th and the 6th episode, but back again, which to me, around the middle of the 7th to the end of the show, but number 8 is the best episode, where technically the whole episode is between Josh and Sam, before all this happened, how they were in the relationship, and all the problems with the teenagers right now, because they deal with a lot of problems the teenagers deal with, bullies and sex and behavior and parenting and school problems, all that in a funny way, cheesy way, sappy way, wacky way. They showing from episode to episode, so it's a lot of stories in the background of this show, which is sometimes funny and sometimes gross, because it's like a rated R for TV, mature, because it's a lot of cutting heads, cutting blood, and mature language. But this is the target audience for the teenagers and the young audience. Is it good to see it? It's 10 episodes, around 38 to 45 minutes each one. If you don't stop watching after the first two, give it a try, because it goes a little bit much better in the third, fourth, and to me the fifth and up, it changed the show completely. And especially 8, 9, and 10 are the 3 best episodes to me on the show, and especially with the different ending that come up. Of course, they leave with the cliffhanger and ending. They say, "Are we getting a second season?" Every show finishes that, and we hope I would like to see what happened after what happened in the ending and what happened with these kids and the survivors of the kids. And it's a watch, don't watch, must watch. I don't say must watch, but yes, give it a try. It's a watch. To me, Daybreak works. And the way they did it, really, Ferris Bueller, absolutely copycat. It works. It works talking to the camera, and not just him, everybody else. I like in the way they just flashback days, the sappy one, and sometimes it's too much of the sappy, too much of the quirky, too much of the wacky. But it works because it's a little bit mesh of everything. So to me, it's a watch. Give it a try. Daybreak. And if you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. If you like the show, if you don't like the show or you don't agree with me, just give me a thumbs down. And until the next time, support your movie theater, support your TV shows, support your video games, and give me a hand. Click my face with Yoda and support me and all my other reviews of TV shows and movies. Until the next time, thank you and ciao.